Nice cheap shot.
You a coward.
Nice cheap
You a
shot.
coward.
Excuse me, Jussie Smollett. We're the ERT team, emergency response team. We handle all the high-profile guys.
Most courtroom proceedings are typically slow, mundane, and sometimes even gloomy. However, there are instances where individuals genuinely catch us off guard with their unexpected behaviors and responses in court. Let's dive into the top 5 most outrageous sentencing hearings. Number 1. Jussie Smollett. Are you familiar with Jussie Smollett, the once celebrated actor who ended up behind bars for 150 days? Indeed, it's true. This incident occurred on March 10th, 2022.
You are fined $25,000, which is the maximum fine, and you will spend the first 150 days of your sentence in the Cook County Jail.
Smollett found himself entangled in legal trouble as he faced 5 felony counts of disorderly conduct, stemming from his deceitful claims to the police that he was the victim of a hate crime. Smollett approached the police with a shocking narrative. He alleged that he was assaulted by 2 men who not only shouted racial and homophobic slurs at him, but also placed a noose around his neck and splashed bleach on him. The diligent investigators of the Chicago Police Department unraveled Smollett's intricate web of lies. It was found that Smollett had orchestrated this alarming attack, having paid 2 brothers to stage this dramatic scene solely to attract publicity. Examination of Smollett's phone logs revealed that he had been in regular communication with the 2 brothers, who later confessed to receiving payment from him to act out the attack. As his sentencing hearing proceeded, Judge James Linn decreed that Smollett would have to endure 150 days in jail, comply with a probation period of 2.5 years, and reimburse the city of Chicago a hefty sum of $120,000.
Okay.
I'm not suicidal.
Okay.
I am not suicidal. I am innocent, and I am not suicidal. If I did this, then it means that I stuck my fist in the fears of Black Americans in this country for over 400 years and the fears of the LGBTQ community. Your Honor, I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this. And I am not suicidal. And if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself. And you must all know that.
Number 2. Bryce Rhodes. The man on trial, Bryce Rhodes, is accused of committing a triple homicide and known for his prior courtroom tantrums and threats. Once again caused a stir. In 2016, we saw a horrifying homicide that claimed the lives of 2 brothers, Larry Ordway and Maurice Gordon. The last time they were seen alive was on May 21st, 2016, in the comfort of their neighborhood. On that fateful evening, the brothers left the safety of their mother's home, not knowing they would never return.
You close to these kids at all?
They cool. We play basketball. I'm cool with a lot of people.
Did you hang out with them on a regular basis?
They was cool. Yeah, we hung at different times, you know. I need a lawyer, man, if you gonna keep all in my face.
Rhodes was previously required to wear a face mask during court proceedings due to spitting on his first attorney. His third lawyer represents him and has lodged a motion to remove this public defender from his case.
I don't know if y'all got some type of sexual relationship going on. Are you some type of racist? Which one is it?
Or are you just wrong in everything that you made a motion for?
Are you a secret Ku Klux Klan member?
The charges against Rhodes include the fatal shooting of Christopher Jones, age 40, in 2016, reportedly witnessed by multiple people. He's alleged to have brutally stabbed 2 witnesses to the shooting, brothers Larry Ordway, 14, and Maurice Gordon, 16, and then burnt their bodies to erase the evidence. Number 3. Philip Snyder. Philip Snyder, a 73-year-old man, was found guilty of a horrifying act, ending the life of his wife, Roberta Bobby Snyder. Snyder went to great lengths to avoid detection for his crime, a fact uncovered through his admissions to an undercover female police officer. These confessions were secretly taped during coffee meetings in fast food joints in and around Hartford, Ohio. Ironically, it was his newfound trust in this undercover officer.
Okay.
I lied to them,
Right.
so they figured it out.
Yeah, but
But they, since I lied to them, they spent all that time searching for it.
like you said, as long as they don't have the body, they can't tell what she died from.
What I did first was I said the paramedics in Memphis took her because she died on the way to Memphis.
Oh, okay.
As Snyder and the undercover officer spent more time together, he entertained thoughts of marriage with her. He then confided in her about how he ended his wife's life.
Can you imagine a hammer this big and this big around?
Like a mallet?
Yeah, 2 pounds.
Okay.
Just scenario.
Right.
Say I bonked her in the head
Right.
and her tongue came out. Just scenario.
Right.
And I put a bag over her head.
He initially withheld details about what he did with his wife's body.
I put her in the Tennessee River. That's where I put her.
All right, so you tell me you put your wife in the Tennessee River.
Yes, sir.
Are you willing to take law enforcement to the area where you placed her in the Tennessee River?
If I have to, yes. Yes, sir.
Well,
Ultimately, Snyder struck a deal, pleading guilty to the aggravated crime of mistreating a corpse and tampering with evidence. In return, he received a 20-year sentence, with the possibility of parole in 2038, at which point he will be 93 years old if he's still alive. Also, a poignant comment emerged from someone close to Snyder. "He's not the man who raised me."
If the man sitting before you is not the father I know, he is not the man who raised me, teaching me many things, of which one was to have honor and respect. I see no honor and certainly no respect in his actions leading up to the day.
Number 4. Leonid Grazer.
Тебе решение суда понятно?
In an incident that shocked courtgoers, Leonid Grazer, a Russian man accused of ending his sister's life, attempted a daring but failed escape through the court ceiling during his trial in 2019. At that time, 18-year-old Grazer was encased in a glass-walled box at the court in Moscow, naively thinking he could quietly slip away despite being the center of everyone's attention. In the video footage of the incident, several quick-acting police officers were seen observing Grazer's daring escape attempt. They managed to grab his legs before he could progress through the ceiling's tiles. During the struggle, Grazer's trousers appeared to come off. One officer held onto Grazer's legs, while another urgently needed additional help. To appease him, the responding backup officers employed a taser. Having been subdued, Grazer consented to climb down and wriggle back into the glass box while pulling his trousers back on. He was then promptly handcuffed to prevent any further escape attempts. That's it for this video. Until next time.